Hello, my name is Linda Miller with Custom Alterations and Sewing Education. I'm here today to share with you my journey to answer your questions in regards to the JoAnn grant. The first question is, as I read here, what inspired you to start creating, in my case, sewing? What first started me to sew was I used to take trips with my family to Detroit to visit my cousin Marcia. Well, Marcia wanted to create clothing for our Barbie dolls because Barbie was naked and she needed clothing. So we started sewing at the age of 10 by hand. Fast forward to when I was in my 7th grade, home ec teacher, Mrs. Bradwell. She said to me, Linda, you sew straight. And because you sew straight, you should be sewing. So I ran home and begged my parents for a sewing machine. And by Christmas time, they had given me a brand new Kenmore 1040, was right under the Christmas tree. Fast forward to high school. In high school, I went to a school that required us to wear a uniform 4 days a week, except Friday. I call that Fashion Friday because we girls, we would really dress up. Unfortunately, my parents could not afford to give me those type of fancy clothes. So since I knew how to sew, I created my own style. Next question, what obstacles have I had to endure? Being an entrepreneur, there's always the lack of finances. Where is the money coming from? Who's going to give a mature African American woman finances? And that could be from a lack of network, a lack of trust from others, because when you're an African American female, you always feel like you're in the proving business. That's one obstacle. Another one is the lack of entrepreneurial mindset. The mindset has to be prepared to solve problems and be willing to help people. And this requires you to think big. And you don't always know how to do that because you don't have the mentorship or the examples. Getting back, as a seamstress and a creative person, you just enjoy the process of sewing, putting things and building things, putting them together. This does not always lend to the entrepreneurial mindset. So you have to learn to deal with the accounting, the marketing, the hiring. Another obstacle is emotional. This year, I've had to deal with the recent death of my son. He was my inspiration to start the business. He was having challenges at school, so I started doing the business at home so that I could help him. I did alterations out of my home, which eventually led to a shop. Will the grant benefit your personal? How will it benefit your personal life and business? Well, this grant will enable me, I believe, to pivot my business to an online teaching platform. That is the main thing that I really want to do. It will also enable me to have additional income personally for our household. My husband has been out of work for a year. Again, there was the issue of finances for my son's death, and also this pandemic. This pandemic has caused a decrease in the amount of client sales I've had. It's been decreased by 20% of year over year, year to date. The sales for October and September are not on point at this particular time. The grant will help me give me the ability to hire people for additional help in marketing, website development, and social media strategies. I just want to finally say thank you, JoAnn, for allowing me to apply for this grant. And it means to me, it means to all of us that JoAnn cares about its creators. our lives do matter. Have a great day.